there. So in today's video, I'm going to be kind of reorganizing, tidying, and refreshing my home for the new year. I did this over the pace of a few days. I didn't just do all of it in one day because that's really unhealthy. I think you should start the new year as you mean to hopefully go on. So in a positive, slow, calm way, I think that would be a good way to start the new year. And I also just want to mention that I think it's important to remember that we're still in winter, and I think if we want to kind of flow with the season that we're in, then I think it's probably important to not get caught up in like new fast, etc. I think it's really good to just cherish the fact that we're still in winter, so we can still go slowly. And I always like to think of the real new year as kind of like springtime in March. So yeah, that's kind of when I really like feel like, okay, it's not that I don't feel like it's a new year now. I do, and I'm excited, but I feel like that's the real new year, as in like you can really see stuff's renewing again because we're going into spring, whereas now it's the new calendar year, and that's fun and that's exciting. We're starting the year from the top. We're in January, but it's still winter, and I think it's still really helpful to remember that it is still winter, so we want to pace ourselves, we want to be kind to ourselves, we want to keep resting, and we don't want to overfill our buckets with loads of stuff that it's going to be hard for us to maintain as a rhythm of life going forward. So in this video, I'm going to be refreshing my home. So I'm going to be getting rid of like the Santa Claus bedding and storing that away, washing it and storing it away, and putting on some new bedding, and yeah, just kind of refreshing my home all around, cleaning everything, because through the holiday period, obviously I'm doing a lot less cleaning because I want to be more present, and I'm not kind of constantly tidying up because I'm letting my son, play with, well, I let my son play everywhere anyway. But I'm just kind of like, I'm not really hard up on let's tidy, let's put this away. Like if he wants to leave all his toy cars out all over the living room floor, that's fine, So I'm just really going a lot more with the moment and not trying to be too OCD about cleaning and making sure everything's tidy. I mean, I try and do that anyway, but especially during this period, I'm really conscious that I want to be present and I don't want to be perfect and cleaning. So, because of that, that means that I'm not, and I'm sitting here looking and there's like a few crumbs and stuff on the floor. So, that means that I'm not cleaning as vigilantly as usual. So, I just want to do a really good deep clean of the home and get everything tidy and fresh and just get it like reset the whole home. I'm also going to be putting these frames up here in my brand new kind of like breakfast nook I created, which I have a whole video coming up on as well if you're interested, because obviously I'm an ultra minimalist, but now I've kind of changed that a little bit and why I decided to have a breakfast nook and a family table, so I'll be talking about that. But yeah, first thing I'm going to be doing is, as you can see, it's a very big mess in the bedroom. So I have a lot to clean up, and I have to tidy as well my wardrobe. I didn't do this since the last time I tidied my wardrobe, which was the video I uploaded. I think it's a couple months back. So yeah, I'm going to do the wardrobe. I'm going to be doing the entire bedroom, tidying all of these kind of things up. So I'll be reorganizing all of my little kind of my toiletry bag, which is what that is, and my jewelry as well. I like leaving it out like that, but my son kind of just picks it up every day, and I don't want all of those little things getting lost. He's very like gentle and he's safe with it. He brings it to me, but I got these at IKEA for just £1, which I thought was an incredible bargain. £1. And all of my toiletry stuff, which is currently stuffed into this bag, I'm going to reorganize this, refresh it, tidy it all up, just give myself a nice, fresh, clean, new start with all of those things. so happy because all of that just fits into there so perfectly. It's so tidy and neat, and just having things organized makes me feel so much better. But apparently there's tons of studies about the fact that clutter and mess actually spikes a woman's cortisol level, which is probably why we feel it a lot more than men. And like when I see this, like all of this mess that's in here right now that I have to tidy, which by the way, this is like laundry and different things, yeah, it just gets so stressful to me. So I just really looking forward to finally refreshing all of this space, fixing everything, putting everything away, getting rid of anything I don't need, etc. Right, now it's time to get down to the work. I was very, very lucky. I went to IKEA over the weekend and I found this like amazing stuff in the bargain corner. This is actually a cotton, so 100% cotton muslin, which I love cotton muslin. GOTS certified, or so it's organic GOTS certified bedding, and it's in this really beautiful kind of light green. For some reason the color light green and the color pink, well, I've always loved pink, but light green is really, really speaking to me. I was so lucky to find this bedding in the bargain corner at IKEA, and I'm so excited to refresh the bedroom for the new year and wash the Santa bedding and put it away and just get that new fresh thing in the bedroom. So yeah, I'm not sure why the color green is really speaking to me lately, but apparently I did a little bit of research on color therapy. This is something that I used to do a lot of, like, I used to really enjoy color therapy and things like that before. But yeah, green is apparently a really healing color, and it's, I think, like the color of like kind of like newness and like cleaning, but like in a way, not like of cleaning, but like in a way of like refreshing yourself or something. But it's definitely meant to be associated with like healing. So yeah, maybe it's just like, you know, kind of that new year energy where you're trying to let go of old patterns and old things. But yeah, I feel like I just love the color of this bedding. It's really nice and yeah, just fresh and peaceful, really. I'm really, really, really happy with how it all turned out. I'm really happy that I was able to get all of this in the bargain corner at IKEA. I think it's an absolute steal because it's all like cotton, and obviously the duvet set is GOTS certified organic cotton, which is just amazing to get a king size duvet set for £20 of that quality and in the exact color that I was kind of on the hunt for, so that was so lucky. And I'm just so happy with the way it looks and how it turned out. It feels fresh and new and clean and peaceful and just really pretty. So the next thing on my list is to change out as well my shower curtains. Obviously I'm refreshing every room in the house and just tidying and cleaning and making sure that everything is like up to scratch so I can start off the new year well. And I got this shower curtain in IKEA, which I don't know if it was like 75 cents or like 1.75, but let me tell you, it was so cheap that I actually had to put the little holes in at the top. I mean, the shape of the hole was there. I just had to like kind of like push it through so it would actually like go up there. Anyway, so I've changed my shower curtain because it had mold. I tried to treat it and wash it. I've done that several times and the mold would keep coming back and showing up. So here is the brand new shower curtain. I just think like it's fine. It's brand new, it's clean, it's healthy. I've tried to repurpose the other one. It just wasn't working. I've tried mold spray and all sorts of stuff and I just thought it's just not worth it. Like for £1, I might as well get a new shower curtain and I can just like whatever, just recycle the other one. So yeah, I think it looked really good. So that's all new, all clean in the bathroom, all tidy and, you know, very, very cheap. It's not exactly very expensive for £1 to just make sure you have a healthy, like, shower curtain. Right, so my next task is my new breakfast nook, which as I mentioned at the start of the video, I'm gonna actually have a brand new video coming up all about how much I spent, how I did it all, why I set this up. So it's going to be called I Feel Like I'm No Longer an Ultra Minimalist. So that's going to be all about that coming up soon. But yeah, this is my next task. As you can see here, I have to obviously clean everything up. I'm going to change the cushion covers out as well. I have to tidy those frames that you can see there on the chair. I'm going to be putting those up on the wall, so I'll show you that once that's done, but I'm still waiting for my prints to arrive. I've used free prints because all you have to do is pay shipping and then they actually send you like the photo prints for free. So yeah, my first task downstairs is to tidy up the entire table, just get rid of all of the little... So I used like cuttings from around my area. I found like pine and stuff like that, so I used some cuttings like that were just fresh, but obviously that leaves a lot of like little pine needles and things like that on the table, so that's what I was doing earlier. I was vacuuming that all up. And yeah, I'm just giving this whole area a really good clean down and a good tidy and just making sure that it's ready to, you know, to go for the new year kind of thing. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh this area of the home by changing out the cushion covers that I've got. So I have those kind of brown checked ones that you can see at the back and just some brown linen, and it's fine. It doesn't like look bad or anything. Obviously I chose it, I like it, but I just want to refresh it for the new year. Again, just give it like a new look and shift out the, obviously this was like my Christmas decor, that kind of like brown checked with the red and the pine trees and stuff like that. That's all kind of Christmas and holiday type of decor, so I just want to change that out. And again, because I was in IKEA, I found these really great cushions. These were £3 each, which I thought were really, really cheap. And again, because I don't really have like a huge variety of cushion covers, I thought it wouldn't be a big deal just to get a few more, just to refresh this downstairs area. Again, these are the type of purchases that I wouldn't usually have to make previously, because I didn't have a whole bunch of cushions and I didn't have a breakfast nook. But now that I do have this area, I did want to actually put something there that I could have, even if not throughout the whole year, because I'm happy to change it to some of the other covers that I've got. Maybe halfway through the year or something, but I definitely wanted something brand new, because the ones that are on there now are ones that I've just always had, and I just wanted to give the area something like personal to the area, a color that I don't have anywhere else in the home, and something really that pops and that looks really different. So yeah, that's why I decided to buy these. So I bought 2 blue ones and 1 like blue patterned one. So I'm gonna set all of that up now and just make it like, yeah, just refresh the breakfast nook, basically, make it look like nice for the new year, and shift out the, you know, the Christmas style decor, and just put in a neutral but colorful scheme in here. So I would say it's been really good trying to get everything tidy and organized, and I think it's just a really good way to start the year, and just to make sure that you're on top of everything and everything's kind of in the right place and nothing is kind of just messy everywhere. I find like I struggle a lot if there's a lot of mess. So yeah, I think it's really important as much as possible to try and like just give your home a nice reset, but again, just to do it in a peaceful like calm way, not in a way where just on one day you try and do everything, because I think that's way too stressful and it's way too much work at once. So it is an absolutely beautiful day today. We've been so lucky with the weather that it's just not been like pouring. I dyed my hair blonde a year before I got pregnant, and the blonde keeps kind of coming through, but not in a nice way. So you can see there my hair is kind of like just a little bit of an awkward kind of like reddish faded color. So a friend of mine had this extra hair dye and she gave it to me when I went to a Christmas party with her. So that was great because I really needed to get my hair in order. It's just that kind of like faded orangey red color. It just doesn't look good. If you like, I don't know, in my opinion, I think it looks good to have like either obviously like a professional hairstyle where someone like colors your hair and you have highlights and lowlights. Otherwise, I think your hair looks best when it's either its natural color, so I should never have gone blonde, or basically like just like one rich color, whatever your original color is, but that color being rich and not faded. I think your hair looks best like that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm dyeing my hair today, so I'm giving myself a fresh start as well, not just my home. And while I'm letting the hair dye sink in, or whatever it's called, like set in, I'm also just giving myself doing the skincare, which actually was a little bit of a mistake because obviously I have to go in the shower in half an hour to then like rinse my hair out, so I had to like then do my skincare again. But yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking more about my my son coming in and out of the bathroom with his toy cars trying to throw them, so I was a little bit preoccupied. But yeah, my skincare is very simple, being a minimalist and someone who tries to live very frugally. I have the Elemis cream because it works very well, and that's what I'm doing now. I've just put it on, I've just rinsed it off, and then now the next thing that I do is I've heard a lot of good things about this toner, which is called the Ordinary, I don't know. Yeah, so I thought I would give it a try. So that's me using the toner. Sorry, is it cold toner? Yeah, it is cold toner. You can see I don't have a lot of skincare expertise. I used to use all natural products and ingredients before, but everything about me really changed postpartum, so so I'm trying this one basically, and it seems to be working well so far. I haven't had a reaction. And then for my serum, I use this Skin and Me serum, which seems to work well. But again, when I run out, I might just try one of the Ordinary serums. They look really good, and I really like that they have such a reasonable price point and that you don't have to like spend like $100. So after I washed my hair, we actually went out on a walk because it's absolutely beautiful outside, and I just really wanted my son to be able to enjoy the day. So yeah, I did have to go outside with my hair all covered up in my hat because it was cold, like very cold, and my hair was still a little wet. But look, it's an amazing day, so yeah. Before I went outside, just to wait for my hair to dry a little bit, I was just kind of just sitting on my couch and just doing a little bit of my Bible study. Again, I've mentioned this before, but I've just come to the Bible very recently, I would say over the last kind of 3 months, and I found it like incredibly helpful. Like, I've done positive affirmations and different things all my life, and I've studied Buddhism and different things, but I've been really surprised that when you actually read stuff like Proverbs, it's actually just like really good wisdom, and there's actually really like helpful things in there. I'm not saying you have to like all of it or you have to read it. Like, everyone, you know, is going to do whatever they're going to do, but I've actually found it incredibly helpful to actually read. So I actually use like a guided devotional, and then I use something called the First 5 app. I have mentioned this before, and I'll probably talk about this more in depth in another video because this isn't really the space for it. And I don't want to like turn anyone off by talking about this, and I understand that it could be a sensitive topic, but I just want to say that like in terms of actually reading something in a book that's helpful, that's how I found the Bible to be. I found there's like helpful words of wisdom, and yeah, it's been really helpful to me. So this is the finished look of my hair, by the way. I've now dried it and I have curled it with the heatless curl. I actually got a heatless curler for £3 from Primark and it seems to work just fine for my hair. And yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think it's looking really, really shiny. It's all finally just one uniform color. I'm hoping I'll have to dye it less and less. I only dye it like once every 3 or 4 months when it really starts to get faded the way you saw in the video. But yeah, it's looking really good, and I'm hoping I'll have to dye it less and less as my hair keeps growing out and I don't know, that blondness like stops kind of coming through. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm glad that it's all just looking, I think hair does look healthier when it's got like, either like I said, like when it's been styled professionally, like with different colors, or when it actually just has like one natural color. I think that's when it does look kind of its best. And yeah, for a long time, especially postpartum, my hair was just like not good at all. So I'm really happy with the way it looks now. Decorated it with the plant pot that I had stored in the cupboard underneath, and I've just brought out the wooden chopping boards again. I've re-cleaned all of my tea drawer and made that all tidy, all the baking drawer as well. I've tidied all of that up too, just making sure it's all clean. Anything we don't need is thrown out. I've tidied this entire cabinet as well and cleaned it, so I think I probably spent like 2 or 3 hours in the kitchen. I actually couldn't film it because I tidied all this as well, everything. To my channel, and because of that I didn't have enough storage to keep filming. But yeah, I hope you like the new way that the kitchen looks. I hope you've really enjoyed watching this video, and I hope it's been inspirational and encouraging for you to give yourself, not just your home, but yourself as well, a nice new tidy refresh, and just get yourself ready for the new year and all the blessings it's going to bring us. Thank you as always so much for being here and for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! The master, 'cause my name is George. I got my fish in the bag. It goes yes, 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 no, 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 no. Yes, 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 no, 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 no. Woohoo!